Hey, what is up, my fellow bro gamers? Mr. J313 here, and today I have a very different video. So on today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Slime Rancher. It is free on Xbox One right now with games with gold games for gold something. So I have never played this before. I've never seen it before. I've never heard of it before. I just saw it and I was like, you know what? Let's see what this is all about. So after downloading it and checking it out, it seems to be, now I've heard of it before, like literally maybe 2 days ago, and I saw like 10 minutes of gameplay, but I wasn't really watching it, so I didn't really know what it was. So after a little bit of investigation and my little bit of gameplay, I've noticed that it is I don't really know what to classify it as, because I'm never really one to play games like this. So it was interesting. It seems like your goal is to build a farm. You're a farmer, I guess, or a rancher. I don't know the exact word you would want to use, but you're on a planet all alone with these slimes, and apparently there's chickens there too, and you have to build a farm with these slimes. You can build more pens for them, and there are tons of different slimes apparently. You can upgrade each pen. There's crazy amounts of things that you can do apparently. There's tons of exploration with new areas, just a lot of exploration. It seems like a really cool game. Apparently, from what I've seen and what I've heard, there seems to be quite a big depth with the game. So definitely I'm going to require a lot more playing it to actually see what I'm gonna think of it, or really how I'm going to be able to do it. So really this video is just going to be going over kind of my first 30 minutes of playing it. And I honestly gotta say, you know, coming from playing really just shooters, it was different. It was different. To say the least, it was different. It was in a way kind of refreshing, because it makes me think of whenever I would play Minecraft, say. I was almost gonna say playing something like Ark, but Ark Survival Evolved is a little bit more intense, to say the least. So there's not really a game that I've played that is like Slime Rancher, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. I've heard someone say Stardew Valley, and that is a game that I have seen played before. I haven't personally played it, but I've seen people compare it to that before, so I don't know. It was different. It kind of just, the time that I played it, I felt like I didn't want to stop playing it, but I need to, because I need to finish packing to go on a trip. So I just spent roughly 30 minutes on it and kind of trying to see what I think of it, if it's going to be worth playing more, if I want to do videos on it or a let's play. That is also something else I wanted to go over in this video, is doing a let's play on it. If this video does well, then I may be doing a let's play on it here in the near future. I don't know if it'll be a let's play. I'm not really sure what kind of videos I'll be doing on them, because I don't really know anything about this game. I may completely restart if it's requested enough. So as you can see right here, I'm going through, there are a couple of different areas you can go to explore, and there's a lab for some upgrades or science of some sort. And here you can go inside your house, you can check your mail, which are just NPCs sending you mail. That's as far as I know. I don't believe there's any other kind of player-to-player mailing system or anything like that. So you can also sleep until the morning, and that is another thing. The day-night cycle is really cool, but I'm not sure if there is any real danger to exploring during the night as there is during the day. So I'll get back to that in a little bit, but right here you can see some of the upgrades for each of your pins. Now, whenever you have one of your plots, you can choose a couple of different things, but this is just a normal, I believe it is a coral plot, and it's where you can store all of your slimes, and there are tons of upgrades for them. Yes, here it is, a coral plot, garden, crop, silo, and there's a lot that you can do, and it just seems really cool about having a game kind of like this. It's just more relaxed. I can come, spend time just kind of de-stressing, because it doesn't seem like it's ever going to be a stressful game, having to really do something or concentrate a lot. I can just kind of sit back, maybe play some music or relax, stream with it. It'll just take me more time to really understand it and see what I'll be able to do with it as far as bringing it to the channel. But I do know that there are still tons of other things, and that's a problem right now, is I'm still wanting to do tons on Mass Effect. Fortnite I'm really dragging behind on right now because of my new job, as well as Titanfall 2, the new Frontier Defense. I've been wanting to do more videos on that, but with everything right now going on, it is just crazy trying to time crunch all of these different things to do, as well as other things going on. So, going back to this game, I don't know, through the 30 minutes that I played, actually exploring what little bit I did, checking out some of the things that you can do, all of the different slimes that I saw, I did notice a couple of different ones. Now, this is another thing I'm not completely sure about if there are hostile and friendly slimes, because I noticed that it seemed like most of them were just really passive, but whenever I ran across a few, not so passive, except for that little guy. He was pretty friendly. Gave me a little boop, and I took him because I wanted him. So, going back to it, I don't really know what all is friendly and not friendly. I did hear someone say here recently that there are not so friendly slimes, and I quickly noticed that the slimes that have these rocks coming out of them, not so friendly. I will show some of that later in the gameplay. That little blue guy, they attacked me later on, so I don't really know. Like I said, it's gonna take me some time getting used to some things, learning. It's a new experience, and I'm going to have to learn and get used to. But if it's something where you guys would like to see a Let's Play on, me starting fresh, learning, going through my experience on the game, I would definitely love to do that. It wouldn't be anything where I'd be putting videos out every week, maybe a video a week, I don't really know, because like I said in my previous video, we're going to be working on a new schedule for the channel, so I don't know how often those videos would come, but if it is something that is requested, I would definitely be down to do it. So going through these slimes, you can feed them, and that is something I'm not really completely familiar with yet, because whenever you feed them, they drop these little, I believe they're called plorts, and now with these plorts, I've also seen that you can feed those to slimes. I'm not really sure how that works, but you can also take them to this kind of market machine, and that is how you're going to get your funds. Now, with the funds, it does have a cycle. So on my first day, the pink plorts were worth $11, but then on day 2, they were only worth 7. So I'm not sure how it changes, what affects that, but it does change. So that is something, and that is another thing I'm going to have to figure out and get used to. So it really seems like a very interesting game through all of the different things I have come across. There's plenty to learn, but it did seem like a very relaxing game. It's very colorful, very just silly. It's nothing serious. It's just something that I could come home from work and kind of sit down and de-stress if I don't have anything else I'm trying to record right now. So this right here, I didn't see that warning sign, or I ignored it, and I quickly regretted it. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to smash that like button. It'll really help us out. We are working on a new schedule, but right now videos every Monday and Friday, as well as a few others, just to keep you on your toes. And guys, as always, this has been Mr. J313, and I will catch you on the next one.